Hello, friends. So today we're going to talk about Roller Skates by Ruth Sawyer. This is a book about this girl. Her name is Lucinda, and she was left for about a year by her parents because they wanted to go to Italy, and she's the youngest, and all of her brothers are off being in college or whatever. It takes place around like 1912-ish, I think. So it's kind of early on. But anyway, so she's left at home, and so she's an orphan for a while, and she's being taken care of by her teacher, someone from the school, and she just kind of runs around on roller skates for this little bit of time and enjoys the fact that she really doesn't have any parents and really doesn't have anybody telling her what she needs to do, and it's a really great thing for her. She learns a lot about herself, and that she's worthwhile and that people like her, which is a very uplifting sort of story. But there's some problems with the pacing. Really big problems with the pacing. This is a Newbery Award book. I really am confused by Newbery Award books. I'm confused by their agenda. But anyway, the reason I got this book is because I remember enjoying it as a kid, and so I decided that I would buy it and read it again. It's interesting reading for children. It was published a long time ago, and therefore there's some sensibilities that have really changed today, and I'm not really sure that I would recommend it for children, as there's a lot about race. There's just some comments, I don't know, that just seem kind of old-fashioned. There's this one lady who's Asian descent, and she's just kind of depicted as very nice and very beautiful, but kind of just dumb. I don't know. It's just really weird. But those sensibilities, maybe I could get over if it was a better book, and I felt that things were understandable for children. The first half or so of it is pretty much harmless. She just kind of runs around, helps some people, normal kid book stuff. She talks to strangers entirely too much, which is not necessarily a great thing for children to be reading, but I mean, I guess, it's a story, so in stories, children do things that they wouldn't normally do. I mean, we're going to read Treasure Island soon. I don't expect any kids to run off with pirates because of Treasure Island. But then we get towards the ending. I'm not going to spoil anything specific, but it is slightly spoilery. There are 2 chapters back to back in which people die. One of them is a murder, which is extremely unexpected and completely almost ignored. I'm not ignored. Lucinda does kind of mourn this person, but it's really weird because I'm gonna get really specifically spoilery just to show you how weird this is. Lucinda is the person who finds the murdered person, and because they don't want Lucinda to be under suspicion, which I don't know why she would be. I mean, she's a 10-year-old girl, not able to overpower this person. They tell her to lie or to just go away and forget about it. So this whole thing is pushed under the rug. It's really weird because it's never visited again, and you're just like, why was this person murdered? And this person was brought into the story relatively a short time ago. I mean, it's a small book, but this isn't a person that we have known for a long time. And then all of a sudden she's just murdered, and we're like, what? And then there's this other person who dies the next chapter, which is just weird. Like, why would she layer two deaths right together like that and make it? I mean, maybe it was based off of her own life, but even so, like, it dumbs down the emotional impact of this murder. And also, like, I don't know, it's just really weird decision to do. Like, if I was writing this book, the one death that I haven't talked about at all, that is a very impactful death, and it's very, very well done. Like, just if this is your real life, like, just leave out the murder, like, just for the sake of the story. It's weird, and I didn't like it. It was just too much death right back to back, especially for a children's book. And then there's just so many characters. There's this one chapter where she goes to this one place and meets like 10 people all at once, and then all of a sudden they're sort of important to the story, like they come in sort of every once in a while, along with all the other 20 characters that we already know from the first half of the book in this less than 100-page book. And it's too much. It's too much. I mean, I guess children would enjoy it. I remember enjoying it as a child, but I'm not sure I would want to give it to a child because, oh my gosh, why? I don't understand the book, and it's it's a lot. It's a lot. So I put this very, very, very low on my list just because I I expected, like, there was no structure. There's got to be structure. The characters were cute. The premise was sweet. The character changed throughout the story, which is very nice. Like, I could see where she was going, but the structure was just so poor that the true impact of the story wasn't able to shine out. And it was just very disappointing because like I said, you could see where the potential that it had, but it did not reach that potential for me just because it was so all over the place. So yeah, that is roller skates. It frustrated me. So yeah, that's that. The next book that we're reading is a very, very good book called The Scarlet Pimpernel, and I will tell you guys about that next time. See you later. Bye.